Hi guys, y'all. I need to give advice on a specific topic. So, this topic is how to stop seeking attention and validation. Guys, I never thought. My computer. Oh, I almost had the cable of my computer. But guys, I never thought I'd find the answer to this problem, because like if you look up on the internet how to stop attention seeking, it's all surface level advice like to stop. But like no one actually says how to heal the part of you that seeks attention. So I am going to tell you the real advice now. Maybe I should cut this mask open so that I can talk. So yeah, it's an egg mask and I don't want to eat raw egg, so that's good. Guys, I'm so funny at night. Like, I need to make more videos at night time anyways, because like my creative energy, it just peaks at this time. Anyway, so guys, how to stop seeking attention. So first of all, the reason you seek attention is because you secretly know you're amazing, but your entire life, no one saw you, no one cared about admiring you or telling you how amazing you are, but you intuitively know that. That's why, for example, you keep projecting your greatness on others. You keep seeing the beauty and seeing how amazing other people are, but why can't you look at yourself and see the beauty in you? The way to heal the wind is actually by starting to see the beauty in you, because you are amazing. Otherwise, you wouldn't want the hair. Why is no one seeing how amazing I am, okay? And second of all, find out who you are seeking validation and attention from. Is it your parent? Is it your teacher? Like, find out, because this all goes back to childhood. Like, who were you seeking validation from? Who never gave you the love you wanted? Was it your caregiver? Was it your family? Was it your teachers? Was it your classmates who thought you were weird, who like bullied you or whatever? Or like, it all goes back. If you had certain experiences where you were bullied or you were always judged for like being stupid or like judged for your appearance or stuff like that, these things are usually the reasons for how you feel now. Like, for example, me, like when I was younger, I was always the worst in sports. Like, I was so bad in sports, and like that put me in a lot of shitty situations, embarrassing situations. It was so bad for me, and like I even got like left out because of that in like my friend groups and stuff, and like it got me in so many shitty situations, and then that gave me so many effects. Like, I feel like that actually also caused me almost to affect OCD. Like, I had OCD for a while, and I feel like that also contributed it, because I was like so out of control. Like, I couldn't control my environment, because I literally tried my best at sports, but still I was bad, and still people kept shouting at me because of that. So I feel like that contributed to me having OCD. But anyways, because like OCD is kind of out of control. But guys, these things, they actually have effects on you. Even if you just say, oh, that was in high school, whatever, guys, these things, they have effects on you. If you always were left, you need to heal these wins. And I know it's uncomfortable or whatever, but guys, you need to heal them, because you don't know how different your life will look after healing them, because these things are still holding you back. And I'm going to tell you one thing, okay? You will never be able to reach your full potential if you don't heal those traumas and go to those deep emotions, because they are affecting your life in ways you can't see. So you need to go to therapy, whatever, if you have enough money, or at least make sure at one time you have enough money to do that if you want to like actually be successful in life. Because guys, if you don't heal your trauma, okay, anyways, so maybe you had a caregiver who, like, maybe you had a father who was absent, maybe you had a mum who was absent, and you never saw her. So do you know what happens then? Then, especially like, okay, let's say you're a guy, okay, and you don't have a mum, like your mum is gone or whatever. Then from a young age, you don't have that that love from women, okay. And then you know what happens then later in your life? Then you start when you want, and you're attracted to women as a guy, and then you like, what happens is that, I mean, when you're straight, obviously, what happens is that then you of it, then there's a real problem because you don't know how love is from women, and then you just like this pain you had as a child was just, I want this love from a woman. Why is there no love for me from a woman? And also, for example, your father, like you looked at your father and he also was in a relationship with a woman who didn't love him. So like then you kind of looked at it and then you'll keep attracting that and keep looking for that love from women in like other people, and you'll keep attracting people who won't give you that love, but you will keep seeking love from them. So you'll try to do everything to look hot. You'll flirt with a bunch of women, sleep with a bunch of women, and just to have that love. And let me, no matter how much compliments you get on boy, this guy is so hot or whatever, no matter how many compliments you get, that void, you will still feel as bad because this is a void, guys. You know what a void is? A void is literally when I open this, there's a hole here, okay? Then no matter, no matter how much of this fake love you pour into here, or like this attention, whatever, love, dopamine, whatever you put in here, there'll still be a hole. That's how it works. But because like this hole needs to be filled, but you can't fill it by external stuff. No matter if you find the perfect man, your dream man, you still won't be able to fill this void, girl. You still won't be able to fill this void. You need to fill this void by first of all healing those traumatic wounds and feeling this pain. Then you need to feel your inner child and tell him, okay, so what does he want? How would I name this part of me that feels this pain? And when you go into it, ask yourself these questions. Go on ChatGPT, you can find these questions. Guys, if you want to feel better, you actually need to prioritize it. Because tell me what, when you have children, you'll make them go through the same pain if you don't heal your traumas, okay? And if you actually want to stop this behavior, because people get so annoyed by attention-seeking people, and girl, no one will give you the attention if you're attention-seeking, because you'll keep repelling it by your energy, because you're desperate. You're constantly asking, make me feel seen, give me the attention, give me more. Does anyone find that attractive? No. And people hate that. People will hate you. Do you want that? I know people who, they are so intelligent, they are so amazing, but they keep seeking this attention, and then after a while people just hate them because they're so annoying. But maybe that's what they want. Maybe they like people being annoying because that's all they know from childhood, and that's and when they were adults, sorry, I talked through that. And when they were adults, when they were children, people thought they were annoying, so that's what they think is love, okay? Maybe that is the reason. So anyways, what I want to say is that, yeah, so you have to fill this void, okay? And you can only fill this void by pouring that love into yourself. You can't pour that love by external validation, because I don't know why actually, but you can only fill that void by seeing yourself, guys. And seeing yourself is so powerful. I did it today and yesterday for the first time. Like, I actually was serious about it, because I got to a point, I post so many TikToks, okay? And I see people, their TikToks get so many views. And mine, I look hotter than them, honestly. And my quote, I post quotes on TikTok, and my quotes are ones I never saw anywhere. Like, they're insane, but I never get, like, I still always stay by 500 views. Then I was like, why is that? That's because of my energy. I'm desperate for attention, because I was the whole time desperate for attention my entire life. And I like posted for like 1.5 years, and everyone else is getting so many views with like 5 videos already. So like, there must be something wrong. There must be something wrong, okay? But anyways, so what I did is that I looked at myself in the mirror and said, like, maybe I am beautiful. Maybe I am strong. Because my entire life I thought I was weak, because like, I have healthy parents, I live in a wealthy family, so I thought I'm probably weak because I can never go through what other people went through, you know? So like, now I was like, maybe I am strong. Maybe I did have my own struggles, and like, or like, maybe what those people told me are what is wrong. Maybe I am worthy of love. Maybe this. Maybe I am intelligent. Maybe I am creative. And then, damn, I love you. I'm so creative. And then this happened so quickly. Suddenly I like felt so much better, and I started actually hyping myself up and looked at past pictures, and then I actually noticed, damn, back then I looked so good. I think I even look better than I look now. I looked so good, but did I get any attention? No, because I had to give that love to myself. So now I look at those pictures and give that love that I needed. I literally was entitled for it, because do you know how good I looked? You know, so like you need to, this actually helps, okay, but you really need to be serious about it. And like, also, guys, seeking attention can also be from the fact that maybe you have certain insecurities or things you just don't like about yourself, and then you need to see guys, I just think this video turned out so well. Exactly. And then like now I will hardly get any likes, and then I'll be annoyed about the fact that this video went so well and I won't get any likes. That is because now I need to validate myself and give that attention to myself, you know what I mean? So yeah, and no one will give you that attention until you give it to you, trust me, because your energy does not lie. Your energy does not lie. And you know, I see a lot of people who get a lot of attention like on their appearance without even trying, because and by the way, I recognize the pattern in those people who get a lot of compliments. The pattern in them is that actually they are very, like, you know, these people who hate attention, like these people who like they are scared of others being jealous of them, or like they just hate being the center of the spotlight. That's the type of people who get the most compliments in my experience. So like, because that's what they don't want, and wanting nothing gives you everything, okay? And trust me, you will find people who will see you. You will find people who give you the attention. If you seek attention, if you want to feel seen, that means at one point maybe you'll be famous. At one point, because you have this calling in you, okay? But you can't keep living your entire life trying to get successful, trying to go to this hard job where only if you are so talented you can pass. You keep trying all of these things just to get that love from your father that you never got. Well, like, obviously, if you're a girl and you're attracted to men, then like this will be like your father that was absent, you know? So like, yeah, guys. Anyways, I have so much more to say, but this was my video and I hope you liked it. And guys, also stop like constantly making jokes and like trying to like every time, like if like you're sitting around people for like half an hour, you constantly have to talk, you constantly have to do this, because that also, people don't like that. And yes, be yourself. Don't try to be mysterious or whatever if that is not you. But guys, that is unattractive to keep doing that, and people will hate you for that. Okay, so stop doing that, because I see you guys. So another thing, when you try and validate yourself for also like for the authentic self, like not for the mask you wear to impress others, like not for the like, oh my god, I had such a good grade or whatever. Like, do it for the actual you, okay? You can even ask yourself like questions on Pinterest, like, who am I? But the thing is, guys, by the way, who am I isn't like, I'm an architect, I'm this, I have ADHD. Like, that isn't you. Like, what is you is like when you are silent and like, okay, who am I? When you are silent, and then like this consciousness, like the person who like thinks and stuff, or like just that is you. I don't know how to describe it, but when you meditate and stuff, you'll actually find out that like your body and stuff, and like your identity, that isn't you. Like, you are actually like me. The body you see, that isn't me. I'm my soul. And then actually be in love with your soul, and not like these external things, okay? See yourself as your soul. Okay, I love you guys. Bye. Also, guys, okay, just know you will find someone on the end of the day who will understand you, okay? And love you for your authentic self also, and will go so deep with you and see your depth and will understand you. But you just need to wait till the timing is right, because if you're too desperate for it, girl, your energy will repel it. And I know it's so bad, okay? Your whole life no one understood you, and now you're like, please, I just want it to happen. I've written it out. You're so impatient, but just trust it will happen. Honestly, don't even worry about being desperate at this point. Just trust it will happen. You can manifest. Just manifest it, girl. If you want it, you would do anything to get it, okay? means there are people out there, guys. I'm pretty sure I understand. I'm very intuitive, guys. Like there are people out there who would understand you and are as deep as your deep people exist. Okay, girl. And also try to understand yourself, like why am I like this? Because that will also, like, for me, for example, I had certain parts of me that like I was feeling very bad because like, I didn't understand why I was like this. That made me very depressed or whatever. And then I was like, then I actually found out why I was like that. And that actually made me feel better. So just do that. But I know sometimes, like with me, for example, that took me a long time because like some of my traits, guys, and the problems I was struggling with, they were so unique, and everyone had like the same problems. And like with me, it was so random shit that no one else deals with. So like that was really hard. Okay, but guys, you will get that attention, girl. You will finally feel seen. Okay, but just give yourself that love and make yourself feel seen, because you know what, how beautiful that is. Then you won't feel this constant anxiety, like what if no one ever hears my voice, what if no one ever sees me, or what if I die without having this deep connection with yourself. Like when you see with anyone, what if I die without having a deep connection with anyone, like these fears, that you will have them when you start seeing yourself, guys. Like, and it happens quickly. Like, just need to do it. And literally I stopped having the urge to like post certain TikToks, because that's like my defense mechanism. I stopped having the urge after doing this. Okay, this is really powerful. So get yourself a mirror if you don't have one, and do that. Or even journal, like, why am I amazing? Or like, really try to understand yourself, but also don't go to, like, don't overanalyze yourself, because I also went into that rabbit hole, and then like I assumed certain things for me, like I have avoidant attachment style, or things that literally aren't true. Oh, by the way, guys, if you have an absent father or mother, test your attachment style, because it probably isn't secure. But anyways, that isn't my case, so I overanalyzed myself way too much. So like, don't go into that rabbit hole. But yeah, bye. And your insecurities, guys, they are your superpower. Okay, everything you hate about yourself, that is the superpower, and that is what will make you successful. Okay, your awkwardness is really cute in someone's eyes. Your weirdness is really cute and attractive and so hot in some people's eyes. When you see someone as hot, don't they do like tiny weird things, like their smile or like weird things, and then suddenly you find them hot? Yeah, someone thinks exactly the same way about you, no matter how weird you are, no matter how little people romantic interest or how ugly you are. There's someone out there who will find you so hot. Okay, trust me, I love you. Also, guys, just to see, never try to act like somebody else just to be have attention. Because when I wanted attention, I used to like literally like I was an actor, act like other people, and I shouldn't have done this, because I thought that would make me more attractive or whatever. Because these were always people that I was very interested in, and I found them very beautiful people, so I really admires them. So I thought if I'm like them, then other people will admire me, but that wasn't true. Because when you want people to admire you, what you should actually do is be your authentic self. Because these people, they are also their authentic selves, and that's how people admire them. Being your authentic self is the highest frequency. People can tell. The highest frequency means it's the most magnetic, the most attractive, and it will make you so much more attractive. The people I find attractive, would you want the person you find attractive? Okay, let's say you see a hot guy, and I don't know what your type is. Let's say your type is like people who are like kind of cool and kind of have this swag, or like are just like cool or whatever. Or like, okay, let's say they have a masculine walk, for example, or like they talk in a like certain way. Then like you wouldn't want to find out that this person is just pretending to talk that way, and that isn't the real them. Would you be happy about that and find that attractive? No. You find it attractive when their authentic self is that way. The weirdest parts of them are the most attractive parts of you. So that's why acting like somebody else will never give you the same aura they have. That's why you need to act like yourself, because then other people will want to be like you the same way you wanted to be like these other people.